Good morning, everyone. My name is Pranay. I am studying in IIRE Engineering College, first year, first sem in CSC AIML Section C department. And today, my subject professional communication. In subject professional communication, my topic is teenagers' independence and how teenagers feel that independence is very important to them and the role of independence, how the role of independence plays a vital role in their life, and how elders often feel this as disrespect because the elders have contrast opinions compared to teenagers at points that feel that the elders feel that the teenagers are being disrespect to them, but at point it is mutual understanding. So let's understand in detail. Understanding teenagers' independence. Adolescence is a critical stage. Adolescence is an important stage of life of self discovery and growing independence. It is the stage where someone can discover themselves, and in adolescence, many of them adolescents, including me, we always find a way to self discover ourselves more and more. We can discover our strength, weakness, hobbies, interests, and what are the skills we are capable of and what are the skills we are not capable of, and how to improve the skills that we are not capable of. And the second step is during this period, the adolescents, the teenagers, they undergo significant emotional, cognitive, and social development. They begin to form their own identities, explore personal beliefs, and establish values that may differ from those of their family or cultural traditions. The teens start making independent decisions, asserting that these opinions and seeking autonomy in various parts of areas like as friendships, hobbies, clothing, and career interests. This natural push for freedom is a possible part of becoming a responsible adult. Development psychology of teenagers. The prefrontal cortex, which is located in the brain, it develops from during teenage period. It develops a bit in slide during teenager period, and this prefrontal cortex it is helpful for taking a decision and self control, as this is not as it is still developing and this is not as fully developed as required. The teenagers they may act impulsively or struggle with long-term thinking, not because they are careless, but because their brain isn't fully wired yet. Their present brain is fully not ready yet to take a great big decision that elders feel this is a perfect decision and having a great self-control over distractions. Yeah, let's talk about the limbic system of during adolescent period. The limbic system it matures earlier than logical brain. As a result, the teenagers they often react emotionally. They seek or thrill for validation. They are more sensitive. The elder people, the elder aged people, they often think this as drama or disrespect. Teenagers they're not trying to disobey or trying to disrespect, they're just trying to figure out who they are in their life and what they all can do in their life. They're trying to push all their boundaries and all the frenches on all the bricks they have built in their life as a part of negative confidence and as a part of demotivation, desuppression. They're trying to push the boundaries and questioning the authority. They're questioning themselves, they're questioning their foundation, and they're trying to build their own identity, and they're trying to run or they're trying to walk on a journey of their own to build them personal, push their boundaries, and become a responsible person in their adulthood. But this feels elders like they're rejecting family values, but it is not merely rejecting family values, it is just knowing themselves and just recognizing themselves and what they all can do. What feels like rebellion is often healthy development. Elders see non-compliance, but teens are developing independence, confidence, and personal beliefs, especially and essential for their adulthood. During adolescence, the brain becomes highly sensitive to social acceptance, especially from peers. Teens start valuing friends often more than parents due to not respect. This is not disrespect, not out of disrespect, but because the brain is wired to build independence through social bonding, cultural and generational differences, different eras, different values. The elders grow up in times that valued obedience, discipline, and community reputation. Teens today are raised in a world that values self expression, freedom, individual rights, and these opposing values often lead to misunderstanding. So let's understand how this lead to misunderstanding as the cultural expectations play a big role. Elders always expect that their children should be culturally grown and they should be culturally rich. But at points the children are expecting their own independence, they are feeling mutual respect for everyone, and due to this there is a contrast over opinions. The technology nowadays it is growing significantly a lot, and daily we are seeing a new technology, and this technology has also widened the gap. At times people used to meet their own family and friends through offline interaction, a friendly interaction, but nowadays there is many technology like online interaction, video calls, audio messages, audio calls, video recordings. There are many new technologies which we also don't know, which we have to discover further. So due to which the technology is widening the gap between the technology between the elders and teenagers. The communication styles across different generations is also varies. Elders often prefer direct formal communication based on respect and hierarchy, while teens lean towards informal, fast-paced and expressive communication, especially through social media. This difference can make teens' way of talking seems respectful or careless to adults. The meaning of respect then and versus now. Respect as obedience as treated in olden days. Traditionally, elders equate respect with unquestioning obedience, following rules without any challenge. For them, respect means honoring authority and family hierarchy. Teens see respect as mutual understanding. Modern teens view respect as two-way street, being listened to, having their opinions valued, and engaging in open dialogue rather than just obeying orders. Redefining respect is a key. Bridging this gap requires redefining respect beyond obedience, emphasizing empathy, patience, and listening to each other's perspective. Respect is influenced by personal and cultural backgrounds. Each generation idea of respect is deeply shaped by the cultural values and upbringing they experience. For suppose, in some cultures, showing respect means strict obedience. In some cultures, open conversation and equality. These differences can cause elders to feel disrespected when teens express themselves freely, even though teens believe in respecting mutual ways in their own way. Erik Erikson famous theory that helps in identity versus role confusion. During adolescence, teens face the crucial psychological stage of role versus identity confusion. No, they actively explore who they are, their values, beliefs, and place in the world. Their exploration is vital for developing a stable sense of mind and stable sense of sense. Independent fuels self-discovery. Independence fuels self-discovery. It is true. I'll see how it is. Teens need freedom to test boundaries, make choices, and express opinions. This needs them to differentiate themselves from their parents and society, which is key for developing their unique identity. Conflicts arise when independence is restricted. When elders interpret a teenager's desire for independence as disrespect or disobedience, it can create confusion, anxiety in the adults, and disrespecting that their natural identity formation. Supporting environments help healthy identity growth. Teens thrive when adults provide support without control, offering guidance while allowing for space for mistake and self-exploration expression. This balance promotes confidence and emotional well-being. Identifying developers, teens explore their beliefs and values. They need freedom to make their choice and learn from mistakes. Supportive guidance helps them grow confidently. Common teens behaviors that misread as desperate, questioning rules. Teen often challenge or question family rules as boundary and assert independence. Elders may see that teens thrive when adults provide this as wrong behavior. This is not responsible. Emotional trigger. Emotional trigger, fear of losing authority. Elders may feel their guidance is being ignored, which threatens their sense of control and purpose in the family. Past experiences shape reactions. They may project their own upbringing or struggles onto the teen, expecting the same obedience they gave. Concern for the teen's future. Strict often becomes a fear of teen, making them making mistakes, taking paths that seem unfamiliar. Parenting style and their impact. Authoritarian style, strict and controlling. High expectations, low flexibility, teen may rebel, lie, or shut down emotionally. Permissive style, too lenient. Overly relaxed rules can lead to poor boundaries and lack of self-discipline. Authoritative style, balance, firm but understanding. This style encourages trust, respect, and open communication. Emotional need of teenagers to be heard. Teen crave for genuine attention. Feeling dismissed can lead to the frustration or acting out. To be trusted, they want freedom to make decisions, even small ones, to prove that they are growing up. To be supported, emotional support, not just advice, help the tween feeling themselves. Empathy practice. Empathy begins with imagining what the other person is experiencing. Elders should try to recall how they felt as teenagers, the need for freedom, identify, and mistakes. The teen should also try to understand that elders often act from concern and past life experiences. Many conflicts escalate because people listen only to reply or defend themselves. Empathetic listening means staying fully present and trying to understand the emotion and message behind the word. Teens should also avoid assuming adults just are being controlling. They may be reacting out of fear or love. Judgment shows that communication, empathy keeps it open. Respectful, calm conversation help both sides feel safe to open up. Avoid yelling, sarcasm, or blame. Instead, use I statements like I heard when instead of you always. Building empathy is not an instant, it takes time, especially when trust has been broken or communication has been difficult. Being willing to try again after arguments, stay calm even when the other side isn't. Empathy grows when both sides keep showing up. Conclusion. Mutual importance is needed. Teenagers' desire for independence is not an act of rebellion but a natural evolution of identity, growth, and self expression. Elders shaped by different values and experiences may intercept or misinterpret this journey as disobedience or disrespect, but at its core, this conflict is not one of the values, it's one of the understanding. To move forward, empathy must replace judgment and communication and must bridge the silence between generations. When teenagers feel heard or disrespected, respected, both sides can meet as adversaries but not as allies in growth. Let us not allow misunderstanding to widen the gap. Instead, let us build a bridge of mutual respect, patience, and love where independence is not feared but celebrated as a sign of generation ready to lead. A teenager's for freedom is developmental milestone, not a rejection of family values, and elders often view behavior through the lens of their own upbringing, leading to the misinterpretation. Teenagers speak respect for their individuality while others deserve respect for their wisdom. Final thought. Independent isn't a threat, it is a testament how well we have prepared them to think, choose, and lead. Let us not fear their wings but teach them how to fly. And with this, I conclude my topic. And with this, I conclude my speech. And thank you everyone for listening to my speech. And thank you everyone for giving me an opportunity to speak about this topic. And thank you everyone from bottom of my heart. And I thank everyone. With this, I end my topic and I thank everyone. I hope you all like my presentation. Thank you.